Welcome everyone to the show. Orchard City League, let's go. Draft your dream team, set your line. Touchdowns, tackles every time. Fantasy battles, rivals meet. Orchard City League can't be beat.
Ho, ho, ho! Boys, how we doing? I had to take a break from the North Pole to get on this Orchard City League podcast. Brad said he was at some church event and couldn't make it, so I decided to hop on here. Busy time this year, Josh. Busy time.
Yeah, Santa. Hey, man. Glad you're able to join us. Glad you're able to fill in for Brad. Perfect time, man. Championship week.
Yeah, big league this week. I've been watching. I've been checking the list once, twice, maybe even 3 times. That Brad, I'm kind of glad he missed this pod because he's down at the bottom, and it's he's on the naughty list this year. So big lump of coal coming his way.
As in, he's on the bottom. Does that mean he's in the bottom of the league, and that's why he's on the naughty list? Or
bottom of the league. He's a Dolphins fan, and he's been a naughty boy this year, so he gets gold.
All right, we love it. Well, Santa, we got 2 special guests this week. One of them being Bryce, Obijan Kenobi, however you want to say it. I don't know how it's pronounced.
Okay.
But if you listen to the pod last week, man, he had a lot of choice words for his opponent, Dylan. He might be on the naughty list. What are you thinking about Bryce?
Yeah, I did a little bit of research. Brad sent me a few things. So, it was a nice – yeah, he could be on the naughty list for sure.
Speaking of the man, here is Bryce right now. I don't see him.
Oh!
Sorry, guys.
Whoa.
I had dinner with LeBron and Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You guys probably call him The Rock, but they wanted to meet with me.
Both on the nice list.
Both on the nice
list.
And his opponent, Quinn.
Quinn, how have you doing? You've been a good boy this year, good sir.
Make sure to tie us.
I will absolutely do so.
You as well, Quinn, always.
Scared already.
What happened?
Oh, he is back. Sorry, the signal up in the North Pole may be a struggle.
Mr. Hall, it's business as usual.
Yes, sir. I would say it's good
here
to see you, but 51 other weeks of the year, I would say that, but not this week.
It's respectable.
All right, so we already have. It's already hostile. We got a lot on the. Right, hey, there's a lot on the plate this week, guys. A lot to take in. Winner of this is going to take home almost $600. Okay, with the whole pot. So this is big time. And for the first time ever, we're going to start with our ices of the week. And our special guests are going to be able to see them live with us. So we only had one this week. And that was our boy BL. BL got his in. BL got his in today. Probably like 3 hours ago. Got it in time. Just in time for the pod. So shout out to BL for that. Without further ado, let's watch BL take down his 14th ice of the year.
Been a rough one for him.
What's up, boys? Packers defense, what are you going to do? You know, it's only right to end the year with one more. Good luck to Quinn and Bryce in the championship this week. May the best man win. Can't wait to see Brad eat some hot dogs and drink some beers at a Clippers game. So, cheers, boys.
That is a jolly good chug right there, boys.
Oh, jolly good indeed, Santa. All right,
Can I
so
join in on the fun?
oh,
Can I say
Oh,
something?
whoa, Santa.
Absolutely, good sir.
Santa,
Yes,
just got a question for you.
absolutely.
How do you lose 4 separate bets on a Sunday? Can I get some explanation on this infamous hat bet? Let's
Santa,
bet.
Santa did not make that.
Nope.
Did you just interrupt Santa?
Let's bet a rookie 7th-round quarterback making his first start against Joe Burrow.
Well, I heard the comments Burrow made this past week. He had been on the naughty list. So I was going with the one who believed in his team, and I did not make the correct bet. But nonetheless, Mrs. Claus have whipped up a special batch of my old St. Nick's eggnog. So for the bet, I don't know how many chugs it'll take, but I'll say 4 gulps. So
Don't you have 3 of those eggnogs?
yes, but there's not enough there for that, so we will have to do that with the finale episode.
Understood.
So, cheers, boys. Don't show the kids. Ooh, that is strong eggnog. Oh, hopefully I'm safe by tomorrow evening.
oh, Santa.
Ooh. Hopefully Rudolph can guide that sleigh, because I will not be able to. Got a little bit in my beer, boys. I apologize.
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, indeed.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho,
Oh.
ho. Ho, ho,
Santa.
ho.
Santa, cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Oh, what a start, Santa. That was great.
Wow.
I'm crying. I'm not cutting onions. So, getting back on track here with the fantasy championship. Obviously, we have Bryce and Quinn battling out this week. Quinn, I'm gonna start with you. What does your opponent do that tells you they are scared? Why would Bryce be scared of you?
I mean, let's just start with last week's pod. I mean, you could just see through the nonchalantness of Mr. Hall last week. You know, Brad was just gurgling over him, switched up his pick before he even got done talking, but you could just see the nonchalantness. You could see right through it. You could see he knew he had last week's locked up, but he was really, really concerned about what was in front of him for this week. And so just watching the nonchalantness, I'm like, anybody can see right through this, obviously, except Brad. That's kind of what I saw then, and then that's what I'm seeing now. Right through. Looks like he's about to go to a Texas Hold'em poker match on ESPN. So, but I can see through it right now.
Brad, I believe you have a question for Bryce. Or, I'm sorry, Santa.
Santa. Yeah. So, I think it's more of a question for both of you. Who do you believe checks scores more throughout the day and evening and onto the night? Between you both, who do you think checks scores the most on your team?
Bryce, we'll start with you.
Who do you think what?
Who do you think checks scores most? Like, who's scared? Who's checking the score constantly?
It's going to be Quinn. He's gonna be looking at that probability bar because it's probably already sitting at 70% for me, 30% him, and he's just gonna keep looking at it about every 10 minutes. It's gonna drop from 30 to 28, 25, until it gets down under 10 after the 1:00 games, all the way down to 5 to 1, and then he's gonna realize He's fighting a battle he can't win. He's running a race he can't beat me at. He's battling the best in the world, and then he's going to realize that his arms are just a little too short to box with God. Shout out CM Punk.
Interesting.
I got the Grinch that one time. He saved Christmas. So it all worked out in the end.
Quinn, question for you, buddy. Bryce's team is quite stacked. We've talked about this all year. Bryce has a juggernaut team. What's the one flaw that nobody is talking about?
I'd love to hear this.
Well, the way that I want to start this conversation is, it's not hard to act confident when you're able to sell used printers for first round picks and top 5 running backs in the league.
Trey.
It's not hard.
Trey was put on the naughty list the day after that trade.
Yeah, it's not hard to act confident when you're able to just give away used printers. That one's frustrating. I think the biggest flaw that he is overlooking is, I believe he said the average age of his team were 19 and a half, right?
That is correct.
And that all looks good and dandy when there's no pressure. That all looks fine when there's no pressure. The regular season, the young guys just act like a bunch of young guys. But this is for the ship. And by God, my team's average age is about 37 and a half. But those boys are vetted. They are conditioned for this time. And I'll tell you what, we got some questionables. We got some guys, I don't know if they're going to be out there or not. But I'll tell you what, 37 and a half years old of experience, they are going to find a way to get this done. So I think we're not looking at how impactful 19 and a half year olds, immaturity. I mean, obviously from the top down, immaturity is going to be the biggest thing.
I definitely noticed that in my reindeer this year. Yes, I like them a lot older.
Quinn, I love that answer, man. Bryce's team has never battled adversity. A lot of them aren't, fighting for playoff spots here. Maybe they just kind of go into coast mode here. Week 17, they don't have anything to fight for. So why are they going to put their lives at risk? They're not playing for contracts. They're not playing for playoffs, right? So what's the point?
They're just happy to be out there. They're just happy to be out there.
Yeah. So I like that take. Brad, you got another question?
Yeah. This is for Bryce, the so-called already self-imposed champion, supposedly. So Quinn's record looks great, but what's the biggest lie his roster tells?
The biggest lie that his roster tells?
Yes.
Oh, you said? Okay. Well, I mean, we stepped on the battlefield twice already. You know what they say in sports. It's really hard to beat a team 3 times. Not in fantasy. I mean, here's the thing. My team has looked across the line at those guys before, and it was just a mollywop both times. They're not scared. I mean, the amount of pure talent that I have on my squad, we're just going to run circles around them. They're not going to be able to catch us. I mean, you know how these quarterbacks buy their offensive linemen cars and everything for Christmas. I have about 15 walkers bought off Amazon that are going to be shipped to each of their houses, just so after the game, after the ass kicking that we put on them, that they'll be able to get out of the stadium really comfortable. They even got the tennis balls in the bottom of them, just so they don't scuff up the floors.
I have a few of those in my sack this year for the old gentleman as well.
Okay. I have one more question, and this one is for both of you. Quinn, we're going to start with you, let you answer it first. Which one of you needs this championship more, and why?
I need this championship more, and I'll tell you exactly why. I'm averaging about 2.5 hours of sleep a night right now. I have I have no free time. I have nothing outside of this home that's bringing me any joy right now, and I'm just gonna be straight up honest. I love my wife and kids, I do, but yeah. Actually, wait, I think. Yep, that's a kid crying right now, but I'm focused on what needs to be focused on. They're gonna have to wait. This is for the championship, so I've got nothing but love for Mr. Hall, even though he's a little a little over the top, but nothing but love. But I need this more than he does, because tonight, whenever he chooses to lay his head down, he's going to sleep till his alarm goes off,
That's
and
exactly what I'm gonna do.
I could only dream of what that feels like.
Noted. So Quinn's in it for a little bit of freedom and just a little bit of comfort this holiday season. We love it, Quinn. Thank you. So Bryce, same question for you. Which one of you needs this championship more, and why?
I mean, I'm gonna have to agree with my opponent. I think it is Quinn. Not only all the points that he has explained, but I feel like in the next 5 years, I'll probably be in this position for the next 5 years. I want to be honest with you. And like Quinn said, his average age is 37. That window is slowly closing on that squad. So I would have to, my answer is a little harsher than old Quinn's, but he is correct. I will lay my head down tonight, and then my alarm will go off, and I'll probably get a full night's rest. And Quinn, I'm gonna be honest, I wish I could give you a couple of those hours. I'm gonna break character for a second. You're doing God's work, being a great dad, and I know at some point in my life I'll be probably sending you text messages at probably 3 a.m. referencing this call. But back to the question, I do think Quinn needs this a lot more than I do.
Noted.
Doesn't mean
So,
that I'm not going after it though.
all right, with that being said, we're going to move on to our rosters here, and I'm going to let Santa take over the naughty and nice list for both teams.
Oh, yes, the naughty and nice list. Anyone in the AFC East other than on the Miami Dolphins, Santa is a huge Dolphins fan, so they are all on the naughty list. But I'm not a big fan of these Christmas Day games. That's my day. That's my day. No one takes my day. The NBA's tried to take it, and now the NFL. That's my day. So anyone else like that playing on Christmas Day? Naughty list. Now to look at the nice list. Aaron Rodgers. I used to hate him, but he's grown on me. He will be put on the nice list. Let's see. Let's see who's not playing on Thursday. Make sure we don't put any of those on the nice list. Saquon Barkley had a big year last year. Struggling towards the end of this year, but he is also on the nice list. Bryce, let's look at your team for the nice list. Bijan Robinson, who I believe your team is named after, shall be put on the nice list. And Puka Nacua was on the nice list until last week, but we don't have to bring that up. He is probably on the naughty list too. We'll go Nico Collins. Nico Collins is on the nice list.
So, Santa, looking at the naughty and nice list, who are you favored in this matchup this week?
Who am I favoring? So I am an old soul myself. So I do lean towards the old souls. But watching as little football as I have this year, just looking at projections, it does look like Bryce should probably be favored in this matchup. So I'm leaning towards Bryce. But man, I hope Quinn wins and hope he gets that sleep he desires, and I hope he's put that on his Christmas list.
See, Santa, I like everything you said there. I agree with almost all of it, besides one thing. As I alluded to earlier, Quinn's team is a bunch of seasoned vets fighting for their playoff lives. Aaron Rodgers, if he wins this week, I know he doesn't have DK Metcalf, but if he wins this week, they're in the playoffs. A 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers who outran a linebacker last week, got shoved out of bounds and said, "Oh, you're not going to help pick me up." Why? Because you just got outran by a 42-year-old. I love that type of energy. That's what Quinn's team brings. He has a bunch of those dudes fighting for playoff spots. Give me cue ball with the upset.
Ooh.
So,
I'm
Bryce.
sure I note that down.
Take that, Santa.
Bryce, with that being said, what are your comments, closing comments for the pod?
I mean, I remember going into week one, everyone's, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, really excited for the season. Everyone thinks they have a shot, except for Brad. He knew he never had a shot. But everyone knew that these were the two that were probably going to be in the championship. So we really didn't even have to play a season.
You're lucky. You're lucky I wasn't in that 4 seed. You
Yeah,
would not be sitting
I
here
am
today.
very lucky. It's almost like we had 17 weeks to try to dish this out. But one good week of going over 200, I did that like 7 times this year.
I scored the most of any team this whole year, might I add.
In the what bowl? Are you in the playoffs or what?
I
should
believe
be.
it's called the NoOneGivesAFuck.com.
There we go. Thank
Excuse
you.
my
Whoa,
language.
I should be.
Santa.
Thank
Excuse
you.
my language.
Whoa.
Thank
Mrs.
you.
Claus is going to get on me for that one.
That's an extra eggnog.
But like I was saying, it was going to be me and Quinn at the end of this. We didn't have to play the season. Everyone knew it. Both my team's healthy, his team a little banged up. I did get a DM from someone on X a few days ago before Sunday, or Lions Lover 123, and all his DM said was "I got you," and I was very confused on what that was. And then I saw a video on X of DK Metcalf grabbing a fan, and I looked. I'm like, that's Lions fan 123. So I got fans everywhere. I mean, I got in Detroit. I mean, I'm getting DMs left and right. Everyone just go win it for America, and that's what I plan on doing.
Noted. Quinn, closing thoughts.
I want to give credit where credit's due. Even though Bryce and I are mortal enemies for this
For
week,
this week.
I want to appreciate you for the ice that you took from me here recently. That was appreciated, and just want to make sure I give you thanks for that.
That hit me in my heart.
Second of all, just want you guys just think about this guy right there. Okay, just think about him. Okay, diapers are expensive, and that's where the $600 will go. Last but not least, I'm gonna need those questionables to get off of my roster. That's all I got.
All right, perfect. Hey, excited to watch this play out this week. This is the only meaningful game. Appreciate you guys joining. And honestly, thank you, Santa, for taking time out of your most busiest part of your year to join the pod.
Can we get one more eggnog chug? Can we get one more eggnog chug?
Yeah, but I do have to
I
say
didn't
one
see
more
that.
thing. So this year, everyone's been setting out milk and cookies, and I am lactose intolerant. This is non-dairy eggnog. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I prefer big old sausage links and an ice cold beer. What? I do love those. So please, when you set those milk and cookies out, just maybe switch it up this year. But you know what? This is for the championship round, so we'll say cheers to you guys. Congrats on your championship matchup, and may the best or the old or the young win. Cheers, boys.
I think we need one more.
One
Yep.
more.
Let me put the magic back on to get my beard on. It happens like that. Ho, 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 ho!
Felt that one going down the tummy.
Oh, yes.
All right,
I
cool.
really
So we
hope
got
Rudolph can drive that sleigh.
all right. So we got a good matchup here. Appreciate everyone joining. We'll see you guys next week with the champ. Later, everybody.
Peace.
Whew.
All right, Santa, you can go ahead and end it, buddy.